Following the success of Redmi series in India, Xiaomi is back with a budget smartphone, which feels budget only when price is considered. Rest said, it doesn't feel like a budget smartphone in any way. Why do we say so? Let's find out. But before we do, my name is Jonathan, this is Tech Teachers, and this is my much awaited full review of the Xiaomi Redmi 3S Prime. Let's get started. As always, let's start with the build, and by no surprise the Redmi 3S Prime is built like a tank and is one of the most exquisite and sturdier devices that we have encountered in this price segment. The metal casing gives the Redmi 3S Prime a premium feel which most manufacturers skip in this budget segment, and while we are done appreciating that, let's take a look at the placements of the device. And on the right, we have the power lock and unlock key and volume rockers. Both are quite sturdy and they are built like a tank. On the left, we have the hybrid SIM tray and it's clean. At the bottom, we have the micro USB port and primary microphone. And on the top, thank Jesus, we have the 3.5mm headphone jack, secondary microphone and an IR blaster, a rarity in flagships these days. And on the back, we have the 13MP camera, single LED flash, fingerprint scanner and Mi branding. And at the front, we have a 5-inch HD IPS display, 5MP camera, earpiece, some sensors and 3 capacitive buttons which are backlit by the way. The Redmi 3S Prime comes with a 5-inch HD IPS display with 294 ppi. And on paper at least, the ppi doesn't feel that impressive, but the display is well saturated and has wide viewing angles. And unless you are a huge pixel peeper, you will not notice any pixels on the screen. And while we are discussing about display, how can we leave the protection aspect aside? And sadly, the Redmi 3S Prime doesn't have Gorilla Glass protection or even any Dragon Tail protection, but Xiaomi says it has hardened glass and is less likely to scratch easily. However, we would suggest you to get a tempered glass as soon as you get the device. So while we're talking about the display, why don't we talk about what's powering it on? So the Redmi 3S Prime comes with a newer Snapdragon 430 octa-core SoC with 3GB of RAM and 32GB onboard storage, which is expandable via hybrid dual SIM slot. And so, on paper at least, the Snapdragon 400 series SoC might feel unimpressive, right? But no. The reason that Redmi 3S Prime just has a 720p display, it results in a boon to the smartphone as it doesn't need to push as many pixels, and so it is just as smooth as its bigger brother Redmi Note 3. And the SoC coupled with 3GB of RAM and 32GB onboard storage, the experience is just amazing. And by the time I was using the device, I never felt that I am holding a smartphone that is just priced under 10k. And it doesn't matter what I am doing with the device, either it's games or apps, you name it. The device can handle most of the titles that you throw at it, that too with ease. And the best part, the device doesn't heat up at all. But I did find some hiccups when I using the device with MIUI 7.5 that was out of the box. But when I updated the device to MIUI 8, the issues were ironed out. So what we recommend is, as soon as you get the device, update it, literally. With that, we come to the software. And as mentioned earlier, the Redmi 3S Prime comes with Android 6.0.1 Marshmallow with Xiaomi's now familiar MIUI 7.5 on top. But we quickly updated the device to MIUI 8, which will be available as soon as you boot the device for the first time. So MIUI 8 is same and different in many aspects than any other Chinese skins, and so there is no app drawer, all the apps sit on the home screen and there's loads of customization available. There is this theme support and there are a plethora of features that we cannot cover in this single video. But in a nutshell, MIUI 8 is faster than ever and has loads of features, but if it's still not your cup of tea, then you can quickly switch to something like Google Now or Nova Launcher, which is the beauty of Android. But either way, you will be satisfied with the software experience of the Redmi 3S Prime. With that, we get to the cameras. And for those who need an in-depth look at the cameras of this smartphone, we have done a full in-depth camera review of the device in our fellow YouTube channel, that is Technology King. Link to that can be found below. But as a quick note, the Redmi 3S Prime boasts a solid set of cameras. The primary 13MP f2.0 PDAF camera performs well in daylight and produces great pictures and satisfactory 1080p videos, but feels short in low light. But again, the front 5MP shooter can also shoot in 1080p and is great for occasional selfies. But again, if you want to have a full in-depth look at the cameras of this smartphone, then go check the link in the description. With that, we come to the USP of the device, the battery life. The Redmi 3S Prime sports a mammoth 4100 mAh battery, and as expected, the combo of low-res 720p display and an power-efficient Snapdragon 430 SoC results in the device performing exceptionally good in battery life. And even a heavy user can get through 1.5 days with ease. And if you are a moderate user, this device will easily last you 2 full days. and for me it lasted me 2 full days with 7 hours of SOT. And the standby times are quite good too, but if you kill your device on the second day, there is quick charge support on this device. But sadly, the device comes with only 2 amp charger out of the box, which is okay, but still, if you want your device to charge super quickly, then you should buy quick charge adapter separately. So, what do we feel about Redmi 3S Prime? In our opinion, the Redmi 3S Prime is not just another budget smartphone from China, but is one of its kind, with good and compact display, great camera, great build quality, great software experience, although I might be a little subjective here, and with an exceptional battery life. The Redmi 3S Prime is a smartphone to beat in 2016. And for just a price of 9000 INR, it is undoubtedly the best budget smartphone under 10k. And so, there you have it, Redmi 3S Prime in all its glory. But, do you agree with what we say? If not, what is that you don't agree? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. And that pretty much winds up the video. Hopefully enjoyed the content. If you did and feel like the one who is privileged to have an awesome audience like you feeling, make sure to crack that like button. But if you thought this video sucked, you better know what to do. But if you loved it, go ahead and get subscribed. Until then, this has been your host Jonathan from Tech Teachers, reminding you to check out my previous video, for which the annotation can be found somewhere on the screen. Until then, thanks for watching.